Right, boys and girls, we have a Tekken gameplay revealed. Lucky guy, main man Sui, the guy actually played Tekken 8. I'm going to just see what was there. So let's get into it. What happened? Yo, VG, how you doing? Unknown, we have the Tekken 8 reveal gameplay. Let's watch it. Main man actually played in France. We've got some footage on YouTube. I'm gonna just watch with you guys together. Let's see what was actually what it was. रफी भाई Tekken 8 का gameplay बाहर आया. Actual gameplay जिसमें Tekken 8 वो खेल रहा है ना. I'm gonna watch it. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let's put that together. Yori Boyka, how you doing, man? How's everyone? Okay. Right. And I'm about to reveal the shit here. Alright. You guys are ready? Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. There you go. Beautiful face. And what I'm gonna do now is... Oops. The camera gone fucked. There you go. Camera is back. And the gameplay is back too. It's really nice, the roasted and everything. We're just gonna put this full screen. There you go. There you go. So so there are several. This is first impression. Then there is one video he made. This one. 1 second. Let me go to his channel. I think he made 2 videos. So first impression, let's watch that one first. This is first impression. Alright, let's go. Even Ling Shavi trailer dropped. Yeah, what is happening? I think 2023 Tekken 8 releases. Yeah, Alpha is going to release quick. And then I don't know. Let's watch it. Massacre. Let's go, motherfuckers. Yo! No way. You see that, bro? You see that? Oh my.
What's up, guys? Main man Sui here.
Sure, you man.
No, that's actually took me to France to play some Tekken 8, you know, the alpha for 8.5 hours, and it's just such an honor, such a pleasure for me. And perhaps you saw my video where I talked about my first impression.
Right, one sec. Let me just quickly put my. Let me quickly put mine a little smaller. Yep. There. Now it's perfect.
My thoughts on Tekken 8 so far, so please watch that if you haven't. In this video I'm going to focus on my main, my boy Kazuya. Obviously I make a video on him and they've changed so much about him. These are my notes. I make this video on impressions.
Wait. Let's
Tekken
go.
8, you know,
back.
the alpha for 8.5 hours, and it's just such an honor, Such a pleasure for me.
Oh my god, main man, round 1 start straight into heat, man. Straight into heat.
Perhaps you saw my video where I talked about my first impressions, my thoughts on Tekken 8 so far. So please watch that if you haven't.
Staying in heat.
In this video, I'm going to focus on my main, my boy Kazuya. Obviously, I make a video on him, and they've changed so much about Kazuya. Obviously, I make a video on him and main, my boy Kazuya. Obviously, I make a video on him.
He
Focus
uses
on my
his
main,
chain into
my
dash.
boy Kazuya. Obviously,
Alright.
I make a video on him and they've changed
So
so much
straightforward
about
you
him.
go into
These are my
devil,
notes,
bro.
like I shit you not. I would play and I was like, what's this? What's this? Oh, we changed this. It's like, it's all over the place. He feels completely fresh.
What?
What's this? Oh, we changed
Bro, the
this.
damage.
It's like, it's all over the place. He feels
Oh
completely
my.
fresh. I'm happy to say, and
Falls
he looks so good.
2, Falls 2 has tons of them. Yeah, this is hype as fuck.
Like that coat, just seeing his face and everything, his new win poses, intros. I'm just like, it just blew my mind. It blew Arsenal's mind. He was like sitting there like, okay, Jin's cool, but I gotta play Kazuya. I'm a Kazuya main, and you know, I can't blame him. Like,
Wow, did you see the face? After the fight, his face actually changed as well. All the scars and everything.
Kazuya has never been cooler than he is in this game. And like devil mode, like I'm gonna detail it soon. When you mix up options from that mode, like devil mode, it's like it's unlike anything I've seen before, and it's so fun to play, so creative, so refreshing. But again, the presentation, like again, win poses, intros.
Wow, this is insane, bro. 1 second. Changed.
Incredible, and his rage art. I mean, seeing it when I saw it in the trailer, you remember my reaction, like just laughing hysterically at how awesome it was, like blew my fucking mind. And then you guys see the Jack trailer, and you're like, oh my god, well, maybe Jack has a better rage art than Kazuya now.
That is
well,
sick.
Check out here
Okay,
the
even King is a
Kazuya
motherfucker.
rage art when it KOs.
Bro, he kicked him like a bitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like when Arsenal and I saw that for the first time, we lost our fucking minds. We just started shouting. It was just so epic. So yeah, honestly, everything about him is so amazing, and I'm going to be a super nerd in this video as well and go through all of the detailed changes on his moves.
Nice.
From what I could see, I think I got everything, but again, I only had 8.5 hours. When the gameplay you see behind me here, that's not me playing. We were not allowed to shoot or record anything. No videos, no photos. So this is actually footage sent to me by Bandai Namco. So you'll be watching this King Kazuya match here in the background. Hope you enjoy that. But Kazuya, okay, we're going to detail the character. Plays largely the same, does the Vortex. CD4-1 is still there, Hell Sweep Punch.
Where's
and he
back
also
to
has
one?
Hell Sweep 4, which is...
Please don't remove back to 1, you fuckers. Yo, Warrior Koila, bro, how you doing? Welcome.
You saw in his trailer, which is a high that's safe on block.
Where's
They
back to
both
1?
step to the left, like normal.
Man, I'm so excited. My brain is shut. I don't know what main man is saying. I am so hyped, man. I'm so hyped.
So CD4-4 to me was like, I don't see what I should use why I should use that one when I can just CD4-1. So that's what you use. That knocks down still, normal hell sweep. He still has forward 4 if they stay on the ground, still counter at launcher. But now, interestingly, due to this is a heat game, right? You didn't really mix up with forward 3 to get the launch. You would mix up with your new forward 2. Old forward 2 is gone. Now he does Devil Fist, Demon Paw, mid, safe on block. And if it hits heat with 2 tokens, right? Heat engager, now 2 tokens.
That's
I can do a
sick.
double heat dash, or I can do
Sick.
heat dash into smash.
Yeah, gameplay
I still
looking
love how
sick.
that sounds. But
Yeah,
so that's
interesting
kind of
listening
how
to him.
how I would play him now. So you would still Vortex with Hell Sweep, Fort 4, but now instead of Fort 3, a safe Demon Paw that went into heat.
No way! Did you see that roll? Twin pistons are screwed. Oh shit! Look,
Fort
watch.
4, but now instead of
He
Fort
missed the
3,
combo. Boom,
a safe
boom, bro.
Demon Paw that went into heat. And if I am in heat,
shit.
a Devil, that Demon Paw is a launch.
Okay, but you see scaling. Scaling is down. If you hit any moves, scaling is actually down. Perfect electric combos are not gonna do tons of damage.
Because I can now heat dash to pick.
Yo, Akhi, hello. How are you doing, my brother? Andy Bao, how you doing? Loy, Matawi, how you doing? Boys?
Right. And also interestingly, another heat engager, this was great, was back 4. So it's safe high homing. Another heat engager, a heat dash to pick up.
Have...
Right. And also interestingly,
Whoa,
another
Watson
heat
in 2
engager,
damage. Okay.
this was great, was back 4.
I think the scaling is like first hit does huge damage, then as you do combo, scaling goes down so quick. Like it's not like every hit has more damage. It's like really.
So it's
really
safe high homing,
less.
you know, counter at launcher.
100%
So if you try
gonna be
to
this
step
year.
me,
I
which
think,
you
yeah,
usually do
100%.
against Kazuya, right? Step
Yeah,
left,
I
back
agree.
4, heat engager.
What for two?
So really sick stuff.
Okay,
Disable
1
it.
second. How
Heat
did he do
engager.
it? So he went to heat engager.
Really sick stuff. Disable it. But plays largely.
Wait.
So really
he tried to screw it. It's not a screw anymore. Okay, 2-2 is not a
But I'm
screw.
calling this video God tier because he had some pretty busted stuff. I'm just gonna say busted. He had some pretty busted stuff. I'm just gonna say busted. Arsenal, me and Spag agreed that the best new attack just went to Kazuya, and it's a string I'm going to detail soon, but it's kind of busted. And then other changes, I'm like, okay, this is super strong. But identity remains largely the same, but they more damage, better space control, and Devil is super interesting.
Right.
But I'm just trying to say with many words.
Guys, I have found some new proofs that makes Tekken 8 come this year. Alright, nice. This is cover some facts to my next video. Okay. Kazuya strong as yeah, Kazuya is definitely
Still Vortex based.
definitely strong. Alright.
So basically, anytime he's in heat, he's Devil.
Forget this
That's
here, I want it
basically
today,
his
yeah.
thing. Heat for Kaz. Basically, anytime he's in heat, he's
So-
Vortex based.
What was the move?
But I'm just trying to say with many words, still Vortex based.
Oh, so electric.
So
has less
basically,
tracking,
anytime
I
he's in heat, he's Devil. That's basically his thing. Heat for Kazuya means I'm Devil, right? And I do the Devil attacks and stuff. And a cool feature is that anytime he does a heat engager like back 4 or down for 1-2, even if it doesn't connect and he goes into heat, even if it's just on block or whiff, he will very briefly turn into Devil, like Devil back to normal Kazuya. It was just a really cool effect, but it did a lot to give him identity. It looked really cool, I thought. Down forward 1, 2, but you saw in the trailer, down forward 1 into...
Oh, nice.
Down forward 1, it did a lot to give him identity. It looked really cool, I thought. Down forward 1, 2, but you saw in the trailer, down forward 1 into second hit of twin pistons. That is his bound, basically. That's the only one I used. It was so good. So it's you input this by doing down forward 1, and you don't let go of down forward. You hold it, press 2.
Did you know that the UFC was sponsored by Tekken 8? And I have no idea. Alright, let's...
And he does that string, and it's the most generous bound I've ever seen in a Tekken game.
What happened there?
And he does that string, and it's the most generous bound I've ever seen in a Tekken game. When you backflip
Nice
bound,
side flip electric.
it gives you ridiculous combos. So an example, this is the staple I would do. Electric, jab, down forward 3, down forward 1 to bound, dash in, free 1, new cancel into Hell Lancer, CD3. A gigantic
So EVGF, jab, down forward 3, down forward 1, down forward 2, then 3, 1, down forward 3. So you do 3, 1 into down forward and he goes into crouch.
Gigantic combos. So, and okay, and you can obviously also double down, right? You could do that huge combo, put them on the wall, and then hold R1 to do the heat burst, manual heat transition into a bound, into wall combo. Has to be said, though, that they've nerfed all of the post-bound, like wall travel enders. You know, in Tekken 7, you would bound and you would do a huge string that double backflips them, put them super far away on the wall. They nerfed all of that, which is good. You know, maps are slightly bigger, and then now all of these big combo string enders keeps the opponent closer to the ground. So they'll hit the wall and tech roll, but you won't get a wall combo follow-up. So you need to be very specific now in how you do your combos to actually get the wall combo. So I thought that was a good thing, and positive for Tekken in general, I think. So now I'm going to get...
1 second, boss. I'm just gonna quickly remove the... I just want to... Can we not remove this motherfucker from here? Oops. Okay, whatever.
Get into detailed changes. That was overall on Kazuya incredible. He's still Kazuya, but so many cool. Devil is so cool. He looks so good. I'm so sorry. He's the best. He just is. But so here come the detailed changes. So why did I say God tier at the title of this video? Remember that string he did on Jin in his trailer? He's got Jin on the wall. He bounces and then he does kick, kick, punch, punch, explosion. This string is broken. It's just straight up broken. And by the time you get your hands on this game, it's not going to be the way it was in this alpha. I'm pretty damn sure. So why is it so stupid? Well, it's 4 hits. So kick, kick, punch, punch, explosion. It does 40%. It wall splats and high up as well. That's explosion. Throws them super high up on the wall. 40% high wall splat. Natural combo. This means if the first kick connects, everything is guaranteed. And it's also hit confirmable. So you do down forward 3-4
mid-high,
where he commits to the dual jumping kicks. Boop, boop.
Okay, no.
Oh, thanks Wilhelm. Men tack gubben. Vad fina må. Vill du säga hej? Jag måste säga hej. Atman is helping me here. The man castle here. I kommer snart. So right, you press down forward 3-4 and he commits to the double kicks. And if you notice that this whiffs or is blocked, you don't do the rest. But if they connect, it confirmed this every time, and our Celti would start crying because it was so obnoxious. So I hit confirm, and then I get the entire string and 1,000,000 damage, knockdown, wall splat. Yeah, I don't know. It was super dumb. Super dumb. Have I missed?
Oh, what was that? Like,
yeah, I don't know. It was super dumb. Super dumb. Have
what
I missed
was that?
anything? Oh, no. It was super dumb.
What is this? The storm.
Super dumb.
Okay.
Have I missed anything? Oh, right. It's got huge pushback on block. So if I do the whole thing and you block it, it's like blocking a Paul Death Fist. The string is launch punishable on block, but it pushed back so far that you couldn't really punish it. You could do like Law could do 3-4 to punish it. Should be said, but if I just do the first two kicks, that's mid-high, and it doesn't jail on block string. It's so fast, you don't have time to do that launcher, and you get blown up. So, and this string was, it's got a lot of reach, And it's also so fast that, you know, the down for 3 to 1 knee punch that Kazuya does, where the last hit on counter it gives a guaranteed, you know, dash electric. When I hit that on the wall, I could do this string. And again, natural combo. I hit that on the wall, last hit on counter it gives a guaranteed, you know, dash electric. When I hit that on the wall, I could do this string. And again, natural combo. I shit you not, this did 80%. Down for 3 to 1, last hit, counter hit, into this string, into bound, into this string. 80% without rage.
Oh shit! Because the charge up punch does fucking tons of damage. And then that string is natural hit. I don't know if they're gonna make it natural, but because it's a 4-hit string, it's a natural. Then he does a screw move. Then he takes them to the wall and does the same string twice at the wall. Wow, nice.
80% without rage. It was like ridiculously damaging.
Look at the combo. How long
Speaking
the
of
combo
down for 3 to 1, yeah, I did spam it a little bit more. You know why? Last hit, not launch punishable anymore.
Let's go.
Not launch.
Let's fucking. I knew it. I knew it. The last hit, if you charge it, is not punishable. I think it's if you don't
punishable
charge it.
anymore. It was like minus 13 or 14. Oh, and I can also hold the last hit. Minus 13 punishable anymore. Not.
Oh, so it's still punishable, but it's not launch punishable. Like it's minus 18 right now, but now down for 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Let's go to Tekken 7 and demonstrate. 1 sec. So we have an idea what we are talking about. So for example, wow, you go back to Tekken 7 and it's a trashy looking game, man. Trash. I'm gonna quickly show you in Tekken 7 Kazuya things with what we are talking about.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
I'm gonna get my Kazuya and let's get the bitch ass Jin.
Jin Kazama.
And then we're gonna get a nice stage. Alright, let's see. So by the time it's loading, let's watch this. Oops, my game crashed. Nice. Very nice. Already Tekken 7 is showing the true color. It's just crashed. Very nice. Very nice, boys. Very nice. Welcome to Tekken 7. Can't do shit in this game. Already crashed. Very nice. I guess he doesn't want me to show in Tekken 7.
Launch punishable anymore. It was like minus 13 or 14. Oh, and I can also hold the last hit. You would charge it.
Yeah.
And then boom, safe. So,
Safe?
Yeah, no, there were a few ridiculous things going on. And this is obviously an indirect buff to down for 3-2 alone. You know, mid. That is punishable. But why would you challenge this anymore? On the wall, you die. If I commit to the whole thing, I'm not even launch punishable. And out in the open, you don't even have to do dash electric anymore, right? You just do devil fist, 4-4-2, and you get heat. Or if you're devil, that's a launcher.
Okay.
So there's a lot of interesting things going on here, to say the least, like with down for 3-2-1. And then his electric, pretty much the same.
Oh, so Kazuya's down forward 1-4 is removed. So Kazuya's down forward 1-4 is gone.
As in Tekken 7, right? It recovers quickly, it tracks quite a bit to both sides, but now it chips on block.
Maybe are you playing?
Yes.
You playing?
So again, +5. Opponent is -5. And wait. So again, +5 both sides, but now it chips on block. It recovers quickly. It tracks quite a bit to both sides, but now it chips on block.
Oh, EVGF properties. Okay, seems same as Tekken 7. Big chip damage, Not just frame. When in heat, devil. Not just frame. When in heat, devil. PV gift still there. CH down for 2.
So again, +5. Opponent is -5. And they take quite a noticeable amount of chip damage every time they block it. I think it's like 5 damage or something.
You can
Or is it
spam.
more? I need to...
You can spam EVGF, yeah. You can spam EVGF, and then if they try to duck at the wall, just do down for 1-2. Yeah, motherfucker, come here now.
Time Arsenal to block that, like...
Yeah,
So it's pretty good. Oh, and you know what indirectly buffs the electric a lot? The removal of magic 4s. Or king back 1. All of those fast counter hit launchers gone mean that electric is much more dominant in the neutral. Like now I dash into electrics in your face and I don't have to worry about the magic 4, right?
You know, Tekken 8 is gonna be like quick game. Like for both parties, no defense. Boom, 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 boom. Just defense at the same time. Like duckable strings, you're gonna duck strings, you're gonna sidestep, and you're gonna just be mashing. You're not gonna be, you know, backdash, 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 Korean backdash, spacing in and out, sidestepping both of them. Quick wave dash and block, wave dash, block. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
So yeah, electric suddenly like what, fastest launcher in the game with the magic 4s removed. Perfect electric is still there, I'm happy to say. I down for 2 abolishing fist, perfect electric bag, ton of damage.
Okay.
This is a change I don't like, but when you're in heat, so your devil, the electric is no longer a just frame. If you do a wind god fist, you get electric. So simplification, making the characters simpler here.
Huh?
Not a fan of this change, but oh well.
So no more wind
and
god
now
fist.
amazing
Yeah,
news for us
fuck
Kazuya
you,
players
everyone.
in terms of
Fuck those motherfucking bitches who said, oh, make wind god fist -12. Hey, yeah, my middle finger take in your ass.
space control. Remember Fuji Naraken we introduced in season 4? So Waifu option that's hard to do.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up, that mission on Twitter, but it's not gonna do any shit to Kazuya. Yeah, imagine they've been saying make Wind God Fist -12. They made Wind God Fist electric +5. Fuck you, everyone.
You have to do a while standing cancel.
Fuck everyone who says that make Wind God Fist -12.
Oh, right. Hard to do.
Hey man, how you doing? What's up? What's up?
But huge reward. You would get a safe option that was good, you know, on hit and counter hit and track to both sides. It's then they nerfed it. They basically removed it when they gave it the wall crush property, and they removed the counter hit property. Back to its former glory. So no longer spin a Rooney on hit, but it leaves them right next to you on normal hit. In longer spin a Rooney.
Oh wow, Fuji Naraken's still there, and it just leaves the opponent neck close to you, +11 on hit. That's nice. Get wrecked. Yeah. All right.
And they removed the counter hit property. Wall crush. Then they nerfed it on hit and count. Huge reward. You have to do a while standing cancel, right? Hard to do option that's Fuji Naraken we introduced in season 4.
Fuji Naraken.
So Waifu option that's hard to do. You have to do a while standing cancel, right? Hard to do, but huge reward. You would get a safe option that was good, you know, on hit and counter hit.
Right.
And track to both sides. Then they nerfed it. They basically removed it when they gave it the wall
This
crush.
looks so good. Yeah, it is good. Corazon,
and they removed the counter hit property. Back to its former glory.
Corazon.
So no longer spin a Rooney on hit, but it leaves them right next to you on normal hit, and they have a big frame disadvantage. And on counter it.
So, for example, let me just boot up Tekken. I want to show you guys as well what he's talking about. Maybe some people don't understand what he's saying. Let's boot up Tekken and try to, one more time, we'll try to...
Yet again, knocks down. That violent knockdown into guaranteed 444. Amazing. I was so happy to see that. And then...
I am so happy to see that as well. That's actually OP
his
versus main
sidestep
man.
1+.
Fuji Naraken is OP versus main man. You do down 1+2, you do Fuji Naraken, my guy meshes, I get knocked down into 444. He's getting happy, but he doesn't know that it's going against him. I love this guy.
Two, you know, step 1, 2, he does a hook. It's removed.
Die silently in Twitters. Yes, specify.
And there's a new attack there now, and it's the Jinpachi Elken or Aiken, you know, that devil would do in Tekken 7.
Oh, nice. Oh, right. So it's a new move. It's a Jinpachi new move he's talking about. Like Chikuya. Chipuya. Mr. Chipuya. 1 second, boss. Let me quickly show you guys.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Kazuya Mishima. Jin Kazama.
Tekken 7 sucks. Download Tekken 8 graphics mode for Tekken 7. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. 1 second, boys. Just give me 1 sec. Right. Alright, so he's talking about the Fujin Araken. He used to knock down this move of Kazuya used to knock down on counter hit, and see it doesn't do anything now. He used to knock down on counter hit into forward 1+2, just like this. Forward 4. So it used to knock down like this into guarantee forward 4. But now it's a wall crusher, it's bitch ass. But now they revert back to they reverted back to the thing. It's on shape, the one it used to be. So let's watch that.
You know where it goes like this? But it no longer launches. It's just a knockdown. But now, hear me out. This is interesting. They've made it a high, and still tracks a ton. Big hitbox. They've made it a high, but it's plus on block.
Nice.
It's plus on block. This is a very interesting and great utility for Kazuya.
Yeah.
So no longer only forward 4, right? For on block, you know, frames. Now you have sidestep 1+2 as well. So Very interesting, especially when you use it with forward 4 and all of his other options.
Well, sidestep 1+2. Okay.
You remember his old 2-4 default throw where he gently flips them from his hip?
Yeah.
I mean, which throw would you want to take from Kazuya? Either the twin kicks, you know, where he kills you, or the one, Gates of Hell, where he breaks your spine? Or would you take his 2-4 where he gently drops you?
Yeah, 2-4, definitely.
Truly a legacy animation, like truly a dud of a throw. But now, he slams you to the ground.
Ibrahim, thank you. Ibrahim. Yo, what's up, bro? Welcome to stream. Face. What's that? Fuchsia, wide eyes, Tekken
And
8,
stomps you. So it's so
Isn't that
much
a
better
high?
now,
Yeah.
2-4 throw.
Well, what is the high?
Stomps you. So it's so much better now, 2-4 throw. So 4-4-2 again is Devil Fist, Demon Paw. He has this when he's Kazuya and when he's Devil. If he's Devil and he does a Demon Paw, I think it's on counter it now. It transitions into a throw. And it's like a huge explosion where he lasers them up into the air.
Oh.
It looks super cool.
Nice.
CD 1+2, you saw this in the trailer. It looked like a sidestep attack.
Yeah, sidestep 1+2 is a high, and I think.
Right? But that's actually CD 1+2. So it's again,
Oh, this is CD 1+2. Okay. So sidestep 1+2 is a high, but it's plus on block. I don't know how plus it is, but let's see.
punch, Demon Paw style that you can waifu into. And it's a heat engager, a launcher due to heat dash when he's in Devil. Looks
Okay.
really cool. And then that gets me into the more gimmicky new strings he's received. Remember when everyone saw his trailer and they thought that, oh my god, he's got the Heihachi cancel now, Demon Breath cancel. That's not at all what it is. Kazuya, you just press 1, 2, 2, and you press 3, and it's a canned string. There's no sidestep into whatever. It's just that string. 1, 2, 2, 3. Extremely gimmicky. Day 1 might work a little bit.
Yeah, it's trash. It's just trash because it's not gonna work. They can just dick jab and interrupt that. It's not gonna work at all, and it has no reward because on a normal hit, for example, if he hits you, it's just a hit, and maybe you get plus 2, 3. That's it.
But you know, Arsenal would interrupt me, like in between 1, 2.
Yeah, as soon as even he didn't say it, and I already said it. You can interrupt with dick jab or jab. It's just gimmick bullshit. Of course, he's never going to get good strings. Kazuya is never gonna get good strings.
And the final kick, you can interrupt Kazuya, and Kazuya dies. And it didn't do anything interesting on hit or block, so
Exactly.
that seemed really bad. It looks cool though. And then back to 1+2. So this
Maybe in my opinion, you can use that string in combos. For example, if you want to do stylish Surgy Master combos, you can do electric 1 to into cancel 3 into back. I don't know, back to 1. Back to 1 doesn't exist. He didn't talk about back to 1. I think they removed back to 1. That's such a shame, man. Back to 1. If the back to 1 is removed, then that's really bad. Because back to 1 was going to give a good carry, but yeah, if they finished it, then fuck. I can't watch the stream properly. Laggy internet. Oh.
is the wall travel string that you saw in the
Car
trailer as
seems
well.
broken. Big
Keeps them very
fundamentals.
low.
No, it seems broken, but you haven't seen other characters yet. We are talking about Kazuya, and main man is Kazuya enthusiast, and he made a video on Kazuya. But when you're gonna see about other character specialists who played Jin or whatever, they'll show you their character. You'll be saying Kazuya is shit. Well, it's not gonna be shit because he's main man is already saying some stuff is busted because it's alpha. It's just a alpha test. So many of the things are gonna be just leftover, just left like, you know, OP. But slowly they're gonna tone down the scaling and the moves, and they're gonna nerf and plus and minus and all that. Because if they release it today, tomorrow, so that's not a problem.
To the ground. It's really good in the open. Throws them far away and you can run in tackle. But in terms of getting a wall combo, it's just not happening. It keeps them too low.
Yeah, exactly.
And in the neutral, gimmick.
Yeah, exactly what what I thought.
at best. Mid, high. If you just do back 2-2, mid, you're unsafe. You can get punished. If you do back 2-2 laser, that's a high that can get ducked. And this is the best part, that laser is blockable. That laser isn't even unblockable. But yeah, it is safe on block, but it's like, yeah, this string, you'll use it in combos, but in the neutral, like gimmicky at best. But this is good because I didn't want to see Kazuya get amazing pokes, right? I want him to remain Kazuya.
Okay.
And then down back 1-2 is a new string.
But we can still manipulate this string. We can do back 2, and we can do just back 2 and another back 2. And they're not gonna press because back 2 I think is -7 on block. But so it gives us mental frames. So if we do back 2, it's punishable. So it's gonna be like, because back 2 is 14 frame, so that's good. That's a quick one. And like we use down forward 3-2, you know, down forward 3, and then opponent think, okay, he's not gonna do the second hit, and then we can actually hit confirm with down forward 3-2. Maybe we can hit confirm with back 2-2, and then we get some plus frames. But yeah, it's gonna be mental frames like Zafina's down forward 1-2-1. So like we can do back 2, and then all of a sudden we can just let it go, the second hit go back 2-2. And then if they think that, okay, third one is not coming, so I'm gonna punish that, so he can do laser. So if they try to punish back 2-2 and then you do laser, third hit, then of course
He does a
they're gonna get hit
mid-punch,
by laser.
pretty far reaching into the second.
And if it's gonna be a good damage, then it's good.
Last hit, I mean, of that OP string, you know, where there's an explosion. So he does punch, ground punch, explosion, lots of pushback. It's very unsafe, but it's a natural combo into heat engage.
Okay.
So, you know, a pretty interesting string.
So down back 1-2. So down back 1-2, mid punch into last hit, down forward 3-4 1-2. Also end with explosion. Very unsafe, big pushback. Okay. Twitch isn't working for me. All right. Yeah,
It's down for one series.
Yeah. Watch on YouTube.
That new bound down.
I don't know if it's working okay. Let me quickly check. But I think my stream should be working fine. Yeah, I guess it's just alright. Yeah, actually it's clean. Alright, no worries.
Forward 1, second hit of twin pistons. This is very interesting. On a grounded opponent, when you...
So down forward 1, down forward 2. Mid, and safe. Natural combo on counter hit. Does not
hit
launch.
them. This is
Okay.
not a natural combo. It's only a natural combo on counter hit.
Okay.
But a second hit is safe. This is a safe string on block with a bit of pushback. If it counter hits down forward 1, second hit, it doesn't launch though. It only knocks down. But I thought that was interesting. And then he has down forward 1-2, which is the old tag 2, you know, down forward 1-2. Mid-high, safe on block, heat engager. So it's pretty interesting, his down forward 1 series.
Does that jail or what?
Twin piston has been nerfed. So that this is crouch while standing 1.
Oh, so down forward 1-2, either way, it's not a natural combo. So people were saying that Kazuya is gonna be OP because he's gonna have 15 frame launcher. He doesn't have that. So down forward 1-2 is not a natural combo. So I don't know.
1-2, it bounds straight away. Compared to 7, where it launches and then combo bound, etc. Bound straight away. So this has been nerfed.
Okay.
And he doesn't have.
So his twin piston, if you do down for a 13 frame low, he does twin piston. It's not gonna be a launcher anymore. For example, let me quickly show you. So this is a launcher at the moment, but in Tekken 8 this is going to screw. This is going to actually screw just like this. It's going to screw. Bomb into screw. quick screw, and then I think you can do another bound maybe. I'm not sure about that. Well, let's watch it.
Have Magic 4, but again,
the sad fact, if Kazuya is broken on release, all community will cry on Harada Twitter, then he got nerfed next week. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna get not next week, next day. But all the other characters, for example, let's say, I mean, he's most playable character, so they have to nerf him to the ground. I'm not sure, man. This time maybe they're gonna do what they want to do. They're not gonna. They never actually hear audience. But yeah, what they think is broken or it's OP, then they remove it. For example, health sweep tracking. I mean, we didn't say that. Give us the tracking. They thought about that. Then they were like, "Oh, we've done a huge mistake." And I don't know why it's a huge mistake when Kazuya is not even a tournament character in Tekken 7. Like, no one ever took him to tournament. Maybe after that you could have seen Kazuya in tournaments, but this character has no pokes. So, for example, if he has a homing health sweep, it's still not a threat to someone because you can interrupt the health sweep. Of course, people are gonna cry because shit players, they want easy stuff, you know. They don't want to combat versus Kazuya. I can understand. Everyone has their opinion. I can respect everyone's, but that's why they wanted to revert back. And Main Man has a point as well. He goes, we were sidestepping health sweep, you know, since health sweep introduced, so it's gonna change a lot of things. So yeah, reverted back. It's not a problem. But then they nerf Fujin Rakin as well. So we have Kazuya came back to the, you know, you just sidestep Kazuya, and the only thing can track is well put electric. So I don't know, man.
this is a general system change.
This is my
Magic
opinion.
Force have been removed. And this one is gonna make a couple of Kazuya players cry. Made me cry for a bit, 5 seconds, and then I said, well, that was pretty cheap. His short unblockable has been removed. You know, when you had your back towards the wall, and you know, Kazuya's one gimmick, you know, fast unblockable.
Yeah, because it makes sense. It makes sense because unblockable has been removed, the small one, because electric at the wall is +5 and it's chip damage, and your opponent has becomes scared, like what should I do? Should I sidestep? Should I duck? And Kazuya with, you know, having down forward 1-2, which is not a natural combo, and down forward 1, down forward 2, which is not a natural combo again. Still, if they try to press, it's a counter hit launcher. I mean, I thought that down forward 1-2 is going to be a 15 frame launcher, natural hit, down forward 1-2, but it's not. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's not bad, yeah, understandable. So because electric into unblockable, you can just, I don't know.
It's gone. Now if you press back 1-4, he always does 2 spins. So he has more of a normal unblockable now. So he's one like really cheap gimmicky attack. It's gone.
Okay.
And then free 1, hold down forward to go into crouch dash. Nothing I did too much in the neutral. Looks really slick though. But it's so good, you know, for his ender. You know, post bound, run in, free 1, CD free.
Yeah.
Was so good when I was Devil as well, you know, free 1 Hell Lancer, and it converts mid-air to that laser. Super cool. He does that on a standing opponent as well. Does a ton of damage. So yeah, that's a really cool thing. And then forward 3 seemed the same. Forward 4, same. Down for 2, down back 4. They all felt kind of the same. So yeah, that's a really cool thing.
Alright.
And then forward 3 seemed the same. Forward 4, same. Down for 2, down back 4. They all felt kind of the same. I couldn't pick up any changes, and those are key moves of Kazuya's. And now I'm going to get into Devil. And again, Devil, as I tried to stress in the beginning of this video, he's got a lot of interesting things going on.
Nice.
Like, so...
That's what we want. Devil is gonna be OP. It's not Kazuya. It's not about Kazuya. If you have a full control on Devil as a player, as a Kazuya player, like in Tekken 7, Devil is really good. Comeback potential Devil has It's just he loses his turn, but he scares your opponent so much. If you know how to control Devil in Tekken 8, bro, Kazuya is going to be a tournament character, I'm telling you. The thing can stop Kazuya is pokes and pressure and jabs, but because he has heat, he can use heat dash, heat smash, heat burst, heat engager in Devil mode. It's gonna be unstoppable. And the other thing is he's got parry now, so he's very strong.
So many cool options where it's like, it's a completely new character. And for the first time ever, you have like a defensive option in Shikue, and you've got some weird mix-up options as well, but I'm gonna get into it.
I'm actually gonna change the title to Kazuya. One second, guys. I'm gonna quickly check someone at the door. One sec, guys. Sorry boys, I had to actually leave. This is the dad stuff. Okay, dad's life. Right, okay, where we were.
So Hell Sweep Heaven's Gate is still there, but now there's no execution. You just mash CD4 1-1 and he does the whole thing. So no execution, and he does the new Heaven's Gate animation seen in the trailer where he knocks him high, camera is above Kazuya, he throws him to the ground, comes where he knocks him.
Wait, so he does Hell Sweep into Heaven's Gate. How many people gonna be in Evo from Pakistan? I think 4 people. I'm not sure. 4, Atif Bud, Arsalan, and 2 more. Okay, so Hell Sweep Heaven's Gate, you just press 1-1 and it does Heaven's Gate. What about slowing down? How do you delay that?
High, camera is above Kazuya, he throws him to the ground, comes down with a chop, and they backflip. It looks super sick, and you've seen it behind me here.
Yeah, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Just neighbor knocked for just need to talk. Just a little bit.
Again, Devil Fist is still there when he's Devil. I think on counter it converts to...
Wait, what was that?
Camera is a gate animation seen in the trailer where he knocks him.
Okay, that was a
backflip.
So that's a rage
sick, and you've seen it behind me here.
Okay.
Again, Devil Fist is still there when he's Devil.
Oh, so
I think
if
on
you
counter
do
it
rage
converts
art,
to that big...
So if you do rage art, if you use your rage, their chip damage becomes full normal damage.
Bro,
okay.
that looks super sick.
So for example, you can do a combo, then rage art. So all the chip damage you have done on them is gonna convert into a full damage. For example, you've been pressing, and they are very close to rage, and you are in rage, yeah. And now you do your rage art, and it's a successful attempt, and it connects. So all their chip damage in rage art is gonna be like full health bar damage. For example, you've been doing pokes, and you took the chip damage and 80% of their health with chip damage, and now they whiff something and you do rage art, or they press something, you do rage art, and then the rage art is gonna take all that chip damage with it. So yeah. Yo Remy, how you doing, bro? Sorry man, I saw your message, but I was busy with the kids and family. I didn't get the time. But we'll play soon. I'll see if I can. No Hira Malik, no John. I don't think so. I have no idea. Maybe Arsalan knows. I'm okay, Remy. Thank you.
If you press 1+4, Kazuya does that parry, also seen in the trailer. Shikue! He screams and he leans back and it's just a gigantic explosion. It looks so sick. It's hard for me to actually explain how sick it is, because seeing it live was like, wow. The amount of particles and electricity, it was mind-blowingly cool seeing it live and his scream, Shikue! And the hitbox is enormous. Wow. He goes invincible when he does it. Does big damage, knockdown, wall splat. I had a king jumping above me, high above me, and I went Shikue, and it still hit him, and he came down backflipping, and it's like, it's one hell of a move. But anytime you use it, you immediately lose half your heat bar, which is a big deal. It like automatically consumes half of it. So if I manually went Devil, I could do it twice, and then I went back to normal Kazuya. So that's a big deal considering heat. Anytime you launch someone, hit someone, they block one of your moves, your heat timer freezes. And that's a 10-second timer, you know, if it just slowly runs out. So it can last an entire goddamn round. So it's a pretty big deal, you know, that Shikue eats up half of that bar immediately. And now if you press down by 3-4, Devil stomps the ground, and on normal hit or on block, they just fall to their knees immediately into disadvantage. Oh. And this happens even when I'm standing far away, like stomp the ground and they fall down.
Watch that, boys, watch that. Wind God Fist -12. Wind God Fist -12. Clip this shit and put it on Twitter as much as you can. Yeah, Wind God Fist -12, everyone. Yeah, this. Yeah, take this.
Looks super cool. It's a very interesting attack. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a chance to see.
Yeah, can someone clip this? and put it on Twitter.
See what it does on someone who's grounded, because it immediately made me think of Heihachi's ground pound. But this one is super fast, like boom, stomps immediately. I want to see what it does on counter it as well, but it's a super cool mix-up option.
So
think of I couldn't get a super cool. It's a very interesting ground and
so
they
he
fall
does
down. And this happens even when I'm standing far away.
Okay.
Stomp the ground and they fall down to their knees.
Nice.
Looks
That's a good
super
move,
cool.
bro.
It's a very interesting.
That's a very good move. I don't know, like you can do it from heat. Okay, you can do it from heat.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get a chance to see what it does on someone who's grounded, because it immediately made me think of Heihachi's
Ground pound.
But this one is super fast, like boom.
Kazuya's time to shine. Let's go, Felix. Let's go, bro. Yes.
Stomps immediately. I want to see what it does on counter it as well, but it's a super cool mix.
Oh, that doesn't knock down.
I want to see what it does on
King. This move of King doesn't knock down, but it gives him plus
but
frames.
it's a super cool mix-up option.
That's actually nice because it's just a weird knockdown. It used to be, but yeah.
And then up back 1+2.
All right. As soon as he put him in rage, he glows red quickly.
And then up back 1+2 is his old standing 1+2 laser, but it's got a much cooler animation. He looks away and the lasers. And I think I never had this ducked. It would hit every time, did a lot of damage. But I'm thinking it's like his old one, but maybe he recovers faster. But looks really cool.
Okay.
And the 3-4 laser.
Yo, Vishal, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so he has a laser which could be high, but it's like, you know, Devil Jin gets mad doing lasers. It's kind of like that.
Where he jumps up and lasers. New animation looks much cooler. Seems to recover faster as well. Down forward 3-4 is a new grounded laser. He doesn't press down 1+2 anymore. So you don't lose anymore in devil mode. You know, you're down 2 or you're 1+2, which is great. Lose anymore in devil mode. You know, you're down 2 or you're 1+2. So you don't lose any laser. He doesn't press down 1+ as well. Down up and lasers. New animation looks much cooler. Seems to recover fast. 4 laser where he jumps up and lasers. New animation looks much cooler. Seems to recover faster as well. Down forward 3-4.
Yo, bro, that was sick.
Animation look.
That was sick. Friday work for you? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it on Friday. Yeah.
It's much cooler. Seems to recover faster as well. Down forward 3-4 is the new grounded laser. He doesn't press down 1+ as well.
Down forward
3-4.
Down forward 3-4 is the grounded laser.
Is the new grounded laser. He doesn't press down 1+2 anymore. So you don't lose anymore in devil mode. You know, you're down 2 or you're
down 2. Okay, down 2.
1+2, which is great.
Okay.
So now you press down forward 3-4 and he lasers them on the ground. New animation and oh whoa, who said? Oh wow. No, apparently it's a boathouse now. Är det båthuset? Vad fin du bygger.
Nice.
So down forward 3-4, lasers on the ground. It looks super cool. Cool new animation. And again, CD3, airborne opponent converts it to a throw. As something I unfortunately saw in the move list but didn't have time to test. So unfortunate I missed this because it's pretty important. But when he's in devil mode, his flash punch 112 has a buff if you hold forward. I'm thinking this means it does more damage. I don't think it's going to launch, but so his 10 frame Punisher is buffed in devil mode, and I missed to try this out. It's heartbreak. Punisher's more damage if you hold forward. Devil mode, his flash punch 112 has a buff if you hold forward. I'm thinking this means it does more damage. I don't think it's going to launch, but so his 10 frame Punisher is buffed in devil mode, and I missed to try this out. It's heartbreaking. But so maybe in Evo Japan we can test that. And then his heat smash, obviously. And so this is when he's in heat mode. Ivory press, so this is the big, the new rage drive basically. When you use this, you immediately lose heat. No matter if you have 2 tokens, you just revert back to normal. So with Kazuya, it's that big demo man you've seen many times behind me here and in the trailer. It's good. If it hits, it does quite a bit of damage, but it doesn't wall splat, it doesn't wall break. It does good damage, but
I like the new health bar. I like it.
fortunately, like when it's blocked, Kazuya is minus 1,000,000. Like minus 1,000,000, so it's launch punishable. Compared to Paul's Super Demo Man, which was like, I think he's going to do it now, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
That's when you Hell Sweep Heaven's Gate. And now here you see block. Kazuya is minus 1,000,000 there.
Oh,
like
okay.
everyone's going to launch him and kill.
Michika, how you doing? Jin Kazama and Ryu, Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6.
Him. And it's also steppable. I thought it was going to be homing, but Arsenalty could easily step it to the left. An interesting thing here, though, is that if it was stepped, and the first hit would clip, that would make the second hit whiff. But then Kazuya would stop mid-string. He wouldn't do the whole thing. So it is safer on a step, but still, it won't connect on a step.
Alright.
But it's super cool looking. I really like it, but it's not stupid good. Like it just isn't. So yeah, that's it for Kazuya, and I hope this was a good breakdown that you enjoyed. There's a lot of buffs. Oh, and I want to stress again that obviously that.
All right, let's see Spag's overview.
Ladies and lads, Spag here, hope you're all doing well. Thanks to Mana. In past Tekken games before Tekken 7, it was actually an unblockable. But now, if you were to run in on your opponent, you'll just stop right in front of them.
Oh,
Number
wow.
2,
No
forward
shoulder.
into hold forward actually makes the character run now. Now this was a little bit weird for me to get used to at first, but it makes it much easier to approach and do running moves. But don't
Yeah.
worry, it doesn't make it possible to do instant running. I think this was just a change to allow people who are new to the game to perhaps be able to get in much easier. So forward into hold forward will give you a run. Number 3, wall bounces no longer exist in Tekken. Now this is from what we saw. We played a lot of different characters and it doesn't seem like any of them had wall bounces. Now wall bounce was added into the game with Geese's back 2
Yeah, fuck
back
Geese.
in Tekken 7.
Fuck
and then eventually
Geese.
everybody got one. But I don't think they
Yeah,
exist
wall bounce
anymore
is
in
stupid,
Tekken.
man.
Next up, we've got a big
That's
one.
good. That's a
Get
good
up
pick.
kicks no longer
Bandai Namco, well done. Wall bounce, fuck bitch ass wall bounce.
knock you down even on counter hit.
All right, Ling actually looking good. Her face is looking proper, like you know those Chinese movie we saw, and she has like karate heroine girl with Hiro. She's looking actually insane.
Hits. This is a huge change made to prevent players being scared to approach the opponent on the floor and be more aggressive. I'm personally happy with this one as I got hit by these a lot, so you're not going to be knocked down anymore, not going to be launched by running into a...
Oh, that's really good, bro. Well done, well done, well done. Because what happens, you are a very good player, and then they take your turn with this bitch ass wake up kick. It knocks down into a combo, and then no matter what, it's just gonna give you some plus frames, maybe +2 or something, but it's not gonna knock down. That's really good. Like it's more, so Tekken is going to be more into like face-to-face game, because it's already too much to take, and then you have to take from the ground as well, which is, yeah, I really like it. I really like it. Nice. I'll hit you up on Discord. Alright, Remy, no problem, bro. Trailer has dropped way earlier today. Yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of waifu trailers like Ling, Katarina, or whatever. The roster, they're just gonna reveal it now, because now this gameplay revealed by the content creators, by Bandai Namco, I think, as well. So no, it's okay. They should just do that. They need to get rid of the stagger thing when you are blocking while being cornered. What stagger thing? The wall crusher? I don't know. Let's see.
get up kick. Ladies and lads, the next one is a massive change, maybe even the biggest. Magic 4s no longer launch on counter hit.
Let's go. So Magic 4's no more pressure. It's not like they are in minus, they're just Magic 4. Alisa, Jin Kazama, All these bitch ass magic fours, 12 frame, 11 frame, Kazumi, Law, fuck all of you. But yeah, in heat, I think they can access the magic 4 in heat. It's gonna be a launcher, but normal magic 4 without heat is not gonna be a launcher anymore. That's good. That's really good. It's like you running in to approach and then magic 4, boom, and you are in the air again. So that's bullshit is gone. Bro, Tekken 8 is going to be a sick game, I'm telling you. The scaling is down for the combos. The chip damage can be reversed. It's nice. It's really good mechanism. It's gonna be very complicated in the first few months, but you guys gonna love it. I don't know, people were so worried about it, but you're gonna forget Tekken 7 in one day. When Tekken 8, you're gonna play Tekken 8. Specific characters, yeah, like, you know, interactions. When in Tekken 5 we used to have interactions, bro, this game is gonna be huge, and it's gonna be a big success for Bandai Namco. They're making it really good. Alright, let's watch it.
A huge change. Magic 4s have always been an incredible answer to aggressive play, and now they've been
like this. I just give you an example. So he did
Magic 4s have always been an incredible answer.
He did a jab, he's +1, and he was like, okay, I'm +1, let me do a quick move. But then
To aggressive play.
you see, he was +1 into he wanted to dragon punch, and then Ling just did magic 4. That's it, take the turn, and yeah, you know, take it.
And now they've been changed. In order to get a Magic 4 counter hit launch, you now have to commit to a full string, like Law's 4-3. But doing that puts you at risk of getting ducked and launched.
Nice.
So there's now more risk to throwing out a Magic 4. Now I don't know how you're going to feel about this. Some people will be happy, some people will be upset. But this will definitely force a player to play more aggressive and actually encourage them to play more aggressive. You're no longer scared of getting hit by an 11 frame, 12 frame counter launcher.
Exactly.
You can throw out those down forward ones.
Exactly.
You can be more
Exactly what I said. You're not gonna be scared to, you know, press anything. You're just gonna be mashing so hard.
aggressive, and you won't get hit too badly. Now this one is going to shock you. It might actually make you laugh as well, because it made me laugh. Right, here we go. Rage arts are now -13. Yes, you heard it correctly. You heard it right. Rage arts are no longer launch punishable. Now, this is from what we tested. Heard it right. Rage arts are no...
Okay, Rage Art's only -13 and not launch punishable. Alright. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. But yeah, because Rage Arts, I saw Rage Arts are not doing... you okay, Abdullah? You got your books? Alright, so it's -13. Yeah, because Rage Arts in combos were not doing a lot of damage, so yeah, it's okay. I think Rage Art itself doesn't do a lot of damage, like, it's not gonna scale anymore. It's gonna be a constant 50 damage, so it's not gonna be going 80 damage if it connects, so let's see.
longer launch punishable. Now, this is from what we tested with some of the characters, and I don't know if this is going to remain the way it is, but definitely a 100%, no mistakes, the Rage Arts were not launch punishable when we played the game. So I wonder...
Oh yeah, you see he's doing 1 HP Rage Art. Let's see
if that is, again, a change they've decided to make to prevent players from being scared to throw it out. I think they want players to throw it out and not be...
Oh, so it does scale. It still scales on low HP. Remember that. So it still scale. You see the damage? It's like 80 damage. It's like 80 damage. So they still scale.
Hard for it. Either way, Rage Arts still do a lot of damage, and yeah, they're not going to be punished too heavily now. The next change is a small one, but it's still quite significant. Spring kicks no longer knock you down on hit. And I think this makes sense now given the other changes, because as you know...
Oh, nice. Okay. So spring kicks are going to be like a wall crush. So you do spring kick and your opponent's back is against the wall. It's gonna do a wall crusher. So if it does, I mean, I'm not sure, but if it does wall crusher, it's still good. So you get plus 20, 23. You can put into a mix-up. But yeah, that's a good one.
No, they've already nerfed get up kicks, so they're nerfing spring kick as well. They really want players to be able to approach their opponent on the floor without being scared to get hit by a get up kick or a spring kick. The next change is something we anticipated. Low parries no longer give combo extenders like tailspin unless you use the heat burst. Now this makes it so much less risky to use lows, because in Tekken 7, even using a relatively safe low, or even a safe one, can lead to 50% of your health being gone.
Oh, look at that.
So this is definitely a welcome change.
Okay,
now
that's
this
nice.
one you guys already knew, but chip damage...
Hey PGF, how to counter low. Bro, I don't know. Don't talk about Tekken 7 anymore, bro. I don't know what Tekken 7 is. What is this game? Sorry? What? How to what? How to counter low in what game? Tekken 7? Tekken 7 what? Who is Tekken 7? Fuck that Tekken 7, bro. I'm not playing Tekken 7 anymore. Talk about Tekken 8, bro. Yeah, Tekken 8 is kind of balanced game. Yeah, I would agree with you. Well, when it releases, we can take on it, but let's see.
now exists in...
So far, everything he's saying is really good. He's actually he's giving you the positive things that he thinks it is. Now let's see the OP stuff after this.
Tekken, but it leaves recoverable health. Now one thing you might not have known though is that when you're in rage, that chip damage is much less. And as the developers already said, you cannot actually die from chip damage. So there you have it. Here are the changes.
Alright, so no matter what, how much you do block, but your health goes to the last part, to the last pixel. You can block still, but you don't die, but you're losing a lot of health though. Once one move hit you and your health is 1 pixel, you'll die. So you have to do something.
From Tekken 7 to Tekken 8 that I was able to identify from playing the game.
Netcode would be definitely improved. Don't worry about that.
Now I didn't go over heat system because we're going to be talking about that later in a separate part of the video. But before that, let's go over the things that still exist and are the same between Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. So number 1, flip over Oki still exists. So moves like Asuka or Jun's forward 2 will still flip you over when you're on the ground and force you into another mix-up.
Okay.
Now I'm sure you'll be pleased to know, but throws are very much similar to Tekken 7. You can break generic grabs with 1 or 2, and the throw break window felt really similar to Tekken 7. Overall, it felt pretty easy to break grabs. Now I know if I don't mention this, I'm going to get a million dislikes on this video, so I might as well mention it right now. Ladies and lads, the movement feels very similar to Tekken 7. Like honestly, it felt very fluid, and it might be either the same as Tekken 7 or even better. I noticed that some characters still had different backdashes, but in general, the movement felt good. And I think that...
wow, Kazuya's backdash looking so poor. Kazuya's backdash looking so shit. I'm not sure. Okay, so the backdash is nerf actually.
If you want to know if it is actually better than Tekken 7, we'll have to wait and do some framework, see how the backdash is and see how the sidestep is and everything. But in general, it feels really...
Sidestep is looking alright, it's looking the same, maybe a little better. But backdash is looking really bad. Which is a good thing for female female characters. Because female characters just do jab and do backdash, they are just there on... like they are jab in London and they go Manchester by backdashing. You can go there if you want.
Be good. Next up, combo extenders are still a thing. Now Tekken 7 combo extenders were from moves which had forward momentum and was called the tailspin. In Tekken 8, the combo extenders have an upwards motion and feels more like a tail flip. The moves launch you upwards and allow you to connect moves a lot easier.
Like a tail
because
flip.
of the upwards momentum of the tail flip, it means that you get less wall carry, but it's a lot easier for you to connect your combo ender because you don't have to dash in as far. And as you can see in this example, Jack's even able to do a dash into up 1+2 to get a wall splat. A unique thing about this tail flip though is that it actually works at the wall, similar to Tekken 6 Bound. So now you can go for a full
your
wall
combos
count
are
and
extended.
save your combo extender for the wall.
Oh, so your combos are actually extended. So so what I can do in Tekken 8 with Kazuya is 3-1 into down forward 1, down forward 2, and then I can do the, you know, the 4-hit string you saw, down forward 4, 3, 1, 2. That. So yeah, it's gonna be like the more the damage actually, the more damage. Yeah, the more damage is going to be at the wall.
As you can see here in this example, the Nina string flips up the opponent and almost re-wall splats.
Yeah.
In another example, you see Law get a wall splat and use down 2-3 as a tail flip to get another higher wall splat. However, this does count as an extra wall hit, so getting the 4-3 into DSS Dragon Cannon actually didn't work here as
Didn't work.
demonstrated in the
Okay,
clip.
okay. That's
So in
alright.
Tekken 6 you had the bound, which gave you downwards momentum. In Tekken 7 you had the tail spin, which gave you forward momentum. And now in Tekken 8 you have the tail flip, which gives you upward momentum. Finally, power crushes are still in the game. Now power crushes have been described as being a very good answer to dealing with heat pressure, as you can see in the example in the video.
Alright, that's nice.
We still don't know what the properties of these power crushes are in terms of when they activate and all the kind of nerdy frame stuff about it, but they are still in the game and they do have a lot of utility. So be ready to learn what your character's power crushes are, because I think they're going to be important. So there you go. That's more or less all the similarities between Tekken 7 and Tekken 8 as far as system goes.
Okay.
Now let's talk about the heat system.
Alright, let's go.
The heat system is a period of an extendable 10 seconds where your character has access to multiple strong offensive options. I'm going to be talking about two main subjects here to break this down. Number one, how to enter heat, and number two, heat energy. The two main ways to enter heat are heat engager and heat burst. Starting with heat engagers. Heat engagers are special moves which automatically puts the player into heat and runs at the opponent to get a significant advantage.
Okay.
Each character is said to have an average of 5 of these, and as you can see, can be very, very oppressive. Heat can be a great way to start your offense, but as you can see in the video, can also be used to extend combos. An important detail about heat engagers though, is that they're only going to put you into heat if the moves hit. Heat burst is the other way you can enter into heat. Heat burst is a Tekken 6 bound type move which puts the player into heat at a slight advantage on block and hit. The difference here is that on heat burst, you can enter into heat even on block. You can use both heat engager and heat burst to make some pretty interesting combos. Now when it comes to heat energy, you want to keep two things in mind: heat dash and heat smash. Let's talk about heat energy now. As you can see in the corner of the heat bar, you have two chains that look like the number 8.
Okay.
That's heat energy and allows you to perform additional functions such as heat dash and heat smash. When you're in heat, you can choose to use heat dash, which is where the character dashes forward after using one of the heat engager moves to give you more advantage on block, or extend combos, and even turn engager moves into launchers. Heat dashes deplete one heat and turn engager to give you more advantage on block, or extend combos, and even turn engager moves into launchers. Heat dashes deplete one heat energy each usage. Heat smash, on the other hand, is a special attack which takes all of your heat meter and energy.
Oh wow. And it does
Entering
come with
heat
that.
with heat engager gives +2 heat energy, and entering with heat burst gives +1 heat energy. Heat lasts 10 seconds but stops depleting while you're attacking, blocking, in the air, or if you're being attacked. An important detail about heat also is that when you have heat and you attack, you will be gaining back your chip damage on block and on hit. Another interesting detail is that there are chains around the character avatar when Heat is available. Heat is a big part of Tekken 8. It's going to be so significant to the competitive scene and even the casual scene. So get used to it and get ready to make some sick combos.
Yes, let's go.
The final thing I'll talk about is the special style, which Bandai Namco created in order to help new players getting into Tekken perform cool combos and moves with easy inputs such as 111, 222, 3, 4, and R1. Now this isn't going to be significant at any medium to high level, but for people new to learning Tekken, it can be a great way to start. Kind of like training wheels when you're learning to... And I'm looking forward to Tekken 8 as much as I am.
Need to watch that
if this video was helpful, please drop a like and a sub since it really helps out the channel. And let me know what you thought in the comments. I read pretty much every comment. So much love guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And a big thank you to Bandai Namco as well for inviting me to play the game.
All intro and outro rage arts. Okay. So that's only the ones we got release. That's Jack. I see. We've seen all that. There's nothing new. June. Oh, they have special entries as well. Intros. Special intros. Let's watch the special intros. We know Law. We've got Nina.
Going somewhere? Diet. That was disappointing.
Alright, we know about that. Link players must be happy. Oh wow, this intro I didn't know. Oh wow, that's her rage art. Okay, that's another rage art she has for the normal character. And this is for the Kazuya. All right.
Ready for the next battle.
Oh, this is special interaction. Wow, what a stage. Beautiful stage. Yo, wow, that's nice.
Next battle.
Nice. Oh, I want to see that one. I want to see that one. Yakushima stage. She promised she'll save him.
Yo ladies and lads, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, but make sure that you follow all
Complete
the social
overview. We watched that one?
Ladies and lads.
Yeah, we watched that one, okay. We had another video main man has made. The huge buffs. So first impression, huge buffs.
That if you haven't. In this video I'm going to focus on my main, my boy Kazuya. Obviously I make a video on him, and They've changed so much about him.
Broken
These are my notes.
strings.
Like, I shit you not. I would play and I was like, what's this? What's this? Oh, we changed.
1 second. So this was first impression. Is that the same video? Is that the same video twice? Has he uploaded twice? Bruh.
What's up, guys? Main man.
Oh no, it's not the same video. Okay.
What's this? Oh, we changed this. It's like, it's all over the place. He feels completely fresh, I'm happy to say, and he looks so good. Like that coat. Just seeing his face and everything, his new win poses, intros. I'm just like, it just blew my mind. It blew Arsenal's mind. He was like sitting there like, okay, Jin's cool, but I gotta play Kazuya. I'm a Kazuya main. And, you know, I can't blame him.
Arsenal
like, Kazuya
guy
has never been cooler than he is in this
legend.
game. And like devil mode, like I'm gonna detail it soon.
I like what they've done with Tekken 8. It's like you more standing into knockdown. Like Oki situations are really less, but you more standing. Like most of the moves are not going to knockdown. It's more into face-to-face game, which is really good. So you can play like without fear. You know, you can mash. You can you know, use your parry, power crushes, jabs, whatever it comes, because less moves are knocking down, and not many moves are gonna be launchers. Less launcher game. You more into
When you mix up options from that mode, like devil mode, it's like it's unlike anything.
No, we have watched the video at the background, but what he's saying is different video now.
I've seen before.
He's
And
putting
it's so fun.
putting the same video behind at the background, but he's talking about some new buffs with Kazuya.
To play. So creative, so refreshing. But again, the presentation, like again, win poses, intros, incredible, and his rage arts. I mean, seeing
Like in the same day, Link trailer is coming. Then they revealed all the gameplay, Spag and some other guys as well. YouTube is full of Tekken 8, which is really nice. I'm really surprised. Let's see.
when I saw it in the trailer, you remember my reaction, like just laughing hysterically at how awesome it was, like blew my fucking mind. And then you guys see the Jack trailer and you're like, oh my god, well, maybe Jack has a better rage art than Kazuya now. Well, check out here the Kazuya rage art when it KOs.
Tekken 8 releasing on May beta version. I hope so, bro. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like when Arsenal and I saw that for the first time, we lost our fucking minds. We just started shouting. It was.
He just fucking kick his balls and like, that's all you got, motherfucker. Tekken 8 may release in December. MD Hassan, how you doing? Maybe, I have no idea. Whenever it releases, it's gonna be good. Sooner or later, it's going to release anyway.
It was just so epic. So yeah, honestly, everything about him is so amazing. And I'm going to be a super nerd in this video as well and go through all of the detailed changes on his moves. From what I could see, I think I got it every... as Hell Sweep 4, which you saw in his trailer, which is a high flame now. So you would still Vortex with Hell Sweep, Fort 4, but now instead of Fort 3, a safe Demon Paw that went into Heat. And if I am in Heat, Devil, that Demon Paw is a launcher because I can now Heat Dash to pick up. Right?
I think we saw this.
Sound like a combo follow-up. So you need to be very specific now in how you do your combos to actually get the wall combo. So I thought that was a good thing, and positive for Tekken in general, I think. So now I'm going to get into detailed changes. That was overall on Kazuya, incredible. Fort 3 to get the launch. You would mix up with your new Fort 2, old Fort 2, Fort 3, a safe Demon Paw that went into Heat. And if I am in Heat, Devil, that Demon Paw is a really sick stuff, to say the least. But plays largely the same. But I'm calling this video God tier because he had some pretty busted stuff. I'm just gonna say busted. Arsenal, me and Spag agreed that changes. So, they released, like with Downford 3, 2, 1. And then his electric, pretty much the same as in Tekken 7, right? It recovers quickly, it tracks quite a bit to both sides, but now it chips on block.
Oh yeah, we've seen this.
Again,
I think he done the same video twice, but just the first video is a little more longer. I don't know what happened, but yeah, he did. What's this?
It is that simple. So you do the first 2 hits. If you see it connects, you do it, and if it doesn't, you don't do the rest. Isn't that like
Medusa
fair?
must be happy. Nice. Medusa is happy. Alright, that's good. Let me see. Look at the Link Shavi, 12 minutes. Analysis on Link. Okay. Leaked gameplay of Jin Kazama. Let's see.
Hey, I just want to thank you guys for the 100 subs.
What the fuck? This is a clickbait. Let's go. Someone clickbait me. That's Tekken 7. It says final Jin Tekken 8 gameplay is here, not a clickbait. Duh. Okay, not a clickbait, but that's actually a clickbait. What a fucking bitch, bro. Okay, there you go. Some news from Harada himself. The GOAT. Yeah, clickbait as fuck. Talking about Kazuya in this, and the second video is talk about Paul. He's talking about Kazuya in this, but in the second video he's talking about Paul. Is it? I don't know.
What's up everyone, Mitchell Saltzman here, and I am joined by the one and only what the design goal of the heat system was, and you know how it made.
I think we touched on is damage if you're that good at guarding, right? So in order to kind of get around that, it's more about we wanted to kind of entice people to explore.
So that's the actual video where they're showing. Have you watched mine video? Where is what is your video? Where is what's your video? Is that the one Bandai Namco showing? Which one is this?
Play, there was a lot of excitement for Tekken 8. The Goro when Bandai Namco Entertainment invited Gaming Bible to a hands-on preview event, I couldn't wait to see if the game could live up to the trailer. In short, it absolutely...
Let's see Bandai Namco new videos. I think they haven't put any. It's the content creators actually put the stuff into on YouTube. Okay.
For the new game system and to be more aggressive in attacking, and the heat system was kind of designed to be one of the strong points of that. And
well, yeah. What was your video? What's your? Yeah, I've seen your videos. The short videos you made versus me. The how serious you can be. Those videos you're talking about? Yeah, I've seen those. I'm a sub to you, motherfucker.
To be so interesting that people want to explore different options and creative ways to use the characters to kind of employ those tactics.
So I got to see a keynote of what your goal.
All right, so you can extend the combos, like I thought,
Ways to use the characters to kind of employ those tactics.
So I got to see a keynote of what your goals were with Tekken 8, and you said one of
quite a focal point for us and it affects the whole game just from as a system standpoint. But what's cool is I saw in the trailer One of the things to the machine was it's so satisfying to the game yet, but in heat state, he has a much easier way to do electrics, and so you can find out why he's such a fun character. So those are things when you're able to hit him.
All right.
If you look at Kazuya, he's been showing the trailer. One of the things to the machine was it's so satisfying is when you're able to hit the electric, right? The electric wind god fist, but it's so difficult input for people who aren't really good at the game yet. But in heat state, he has a much easier way to do electrics, and so you can find out why he's such a fun character. So those are just two examples, and imagine that across the whole cast.
So reflecting back on Tekken 7, I wonder.
So they made electric easier? Or new one, the cheater. Okay, well, I'll watch it.
Was there anything that you looked at when you were, thinking about Tekken 8 that you wished, oh, I wish we did this in Tekken 7? Like, were there any areas in Tekken?
Super slow was something that we did in 7, but he originally wanted to do it in 5. But it's very hard to take an idea that you couldn't do at the time because of not enough time or money or tech or whatever, and do it later, because often when you go to the next installment, you have a different fan base.
I'm gonna say this nice word to you. No problem, man.
Or the times have changed that they want something else, and you have to you're not able to use those ideas that are stock. So it's very difficult in that sense. And this time for Tekken 8, it's more like it has to be better in every aspect than 7 did. Tekken 5, the characters board.
Another one of the big additions that you guys are adding to Tekken 8 is this special.
僕らは最初から一個決めてたことがあって。
So the special style, the controller scheme itself.
The impetus of.
So the special style.
Oh wow.
So the special style.
That damage.
The special style, the controller scheme itself, is something that when we were thinking about it, Tekken 7
okay,
and
so on hit she goes into heat herself.
Also other games have something similar, but usually it's geared just towards beginners and newcomers, and it's also something that you have to set up in the menu, and then you're locked in through the whole match, right? So when we were thinking about this and how we wanted to change it, it was more about
what was
thinking
that?
about this and how we wanted to
chip
change
damage.
It.
Look at the chip damage.
So
that.
when we were thinking about this and how we wanted.
Oh, no chip damage. Okay. So they just go on the ground. They just
Change it. It was more about.
And then you can mix it up. Okay, that's a good one.
It's kind of like a missed opportunity if it's just geared towards the beginners, right? If it were something that would benefit intermediate and advanced players, it would be
I'm not going to do
much
that
better for us. So that was what we were designing it towards, was something that everyone can enjoy. Input method. Get out the character, going into the move list and spin rather than.
So I think there will be no Asuka. There will be Jun, no Asuka. A2, okay. Electric, wow, yeah.
Watching YouTube videos or going into the move list and spend a lot of time, they can just jump right in and turn that on, and then check out and spend a lot of time. They can just jump right in and turn that on.
What was Kazuya doing? I think, what was Kazuya doing there?
Move list and.
What was that? Let's see.
In a lot of time, they can just jump right in and turn that on.
Oh, that's like a dragon of something he was trying to do. Okay. All right. Did somebody clip that when I said clip that for Twitter? Did you clip Pacify? You didn't.
And then check out the character, and then once they get a feel for it within the match, still they can turn it off and go to the traditional input method if they want. And even maybe more advanced players, there might be an instance where they're playing, and then in a certain moment, like at the end of a combo, in an
That
instance
low is the
where
screw?
they're
What
playing,
the
and then
hell?
in a certain moment, like at the end of a combo,
Wow, on a
they
counter
definitely
hit,
don't
it's a
want to
screw.
make
Wow.
any mistakes, and they can turn that on and more, effectively do a certain move. So as you can see, it's designed that because it's simultaneous and because of the choice of the moves, that it's something that
Alright,
should
maybe
benefit all
someone
the
else has done
levels
it.
of
It's
players.
fine.
One of the big things about Tekken 7 was
Of course, I had to go all the way back to my 6-hour stream and do a clip. Nice.
customization of your characters. Is there going to be a similar system in
The question that unfortunately we can't deep dive into at the moment. What we can say is, Tekken has always been known for, even within fighting games, being very a lot of
Nice.
freedom.
Okay, so you can extend combos really well. Alright, nice. I like it. So you can extend combos really well. And stages are big, huge stages.
That the players have and customize and look for their characters. It's not just the skin, right? It's like you can change all these different parts in so many different ways. And that was the case for Tekken 7, so obviously we'd want to do even more for Tekken 8, is all we can say. When the time comes, there's
story of, I ask you, you've been thinking about the story for
etc. But this time in particular for Tekken 8, we said we plotted out a storyline overall for 8.
Great video. Nice. That is really nice. What else? Tekken 8. Let's put Tekken 8. So videos are gonna come out. Plus hands-on. Okay, let's see.
Growing up as a child of 90s and early 2000s arcades,
It's alright, Pacify. It's all right.
I've been a casual enjoyer of the Tekken series pretty much all throughout its lifespan, with its cabinets being a regular spot where I would dump a few quarters, mash some buttons, and walk away.
Yeah, I think
More
this
aggressive. Because if you're able to push the pace and land hits while in heat mode, you can keep that state going throughout most, if not all of the round. And if you decide that you instead want to cash out on damage rather than remain in heat mode,
Yeah, I think this footage is the same everywhere. They just reveal a footage which is same everywhere. So yeah, okay, that's fine. We've got trailer here and that's the move list. Alright, yeah, that's all for today. I might stream later on for some Tekken 7 gameplay. Back to the bitch ass gameplay. But yeah, thank you very much everyone watching. I might stream later on in night time, and then we have some ranked matches with Kazuya. Man, I am happy actually, whatever it was. But take care, and I'll see you in the